Hey everybody, it's Ervie at the Outdoor Gladiators. Thank you for clicking on this video. Follow me along on my adventure, and we got a good one in store for you. Stay tuned. Please hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and continue to follow our videos as we continue this 2024 hunting season. We got a lot more action coming your way. Thank you for watching. So this year I haven't really been able to hunt that much at all, just due to the amount of work that I have. The kids are in sports. Like, I'm not getting out nearly as much as I normally do, or I would like to. So as the season progressed, there's a 40-acre chunk that I hunt at my uncle's. I had 3 bucks that I would shoot. Hunted out in state land in mid-Michigan. Had a real nice wide 8-point, and actually had him come through at first daybreak. Drew my bow back, but I could not see through my peep. All I saw was a shadow, and it wasn't worth it to me to take an unethical shot like that. So I let him pass, and sure as could, daybreak comes through. He's checking his scrape, and he's walking away, and out of an old clearing, and exactly the buck that I went in there to kill. So my season hasn't been going great. I've been close. The camera light's either low and I'm not able to get it on camera, or I'm just not seeing the mature bucks that I have on trail camera. But on November 4th, everything changed. So November 4th rolls around, and the conditions are horrible. Like, it's 66 degrees, high winds, spit and rain. But while I'm at work, my cameras are blowing up with smaller bucks chasing these does around in the food plot. And I said, I got 2 days before I go to Ohio. This is my only opportunity. I'm going to get out there. Go give it a whirl. And I took a gamble because I went next to the bedding area that I have on this property. I did a bunch of habitats, hinge cutting, just really developing it into a nice core area in the center of the property. And I don't hunt it until it's rut. Well, the wind wasn't ideal, but I got in there early, got settled down, and it was instant. Like deer, not that they were close, but I was seeing deer. They were all over me. Hit the rack together, little bucks coming in. Like, I probably saw 5 different smaller bucks, and does would come cruising through. Well, I saw my target buck, the 8, come out of the bedding, chase the doe. And then, like 20 minutes later, I got 3 smaller bucks behind me, all sparring. A 4th one shows up, he's going in, and then they just they stopped, they walked away. I look back behind me, and he's right there, and there's nothing that I could do. There's no shooting lanes, and he worked his way off to the food plot, which is probably about 60 yards south of where I hunting currently. And he's in the food plot, and I hit the rack together again, and I get a notification, and he's heading right to me. So I'm peeking around, like, it's thick, but I can usually see if deer are coming through there. I don't see them, so I was at a loss. Oh my God, I just shot him a little far back. I shot him and sneaking through a freaking window this big, but I hit him. It's a far back, it's too far back.
there's another big one running around. I'm gonna knock another arrow. I'm freaking out. Now that I'm calmed down a little bit, I just hit the rack together and I threw a few grunts. And I look behind me and there's like a yearling over here. And I'm like, whoa, you know, what's going on? And I look. He's there at 20 yards. He starts working his way off towards probably where that 12 is in the plot. It started coming back. I went to draw back and my dang bow hanger is in the way, so I pushed that out. And then I stop him. I don't even know, probably 20 yards. And I had to squeeze it through like a foot of a gap between some trees. And like I said, like, it's a little far back. I'm hoping liver, maybe part long, but like up and down I felt it's good. Just back a little bit, man. I'm freaking out. He ran south towards the neighbors, which I don't get along with. They got poaches on our property all the time.
So that night we went out. It's just I have horrible luck. They're calling for rain. We waited a little bit, a few hours before we started tracking, and it wasn't a large amount of blood. But you could tell when he stopped, there's a nice puddle of blood. And then we would track for another 15 yards, another big pile of blood. Well, we're about 80, 90 yards into the track, and we look up with the flashlight and we see the eyes. And it's a deer bedded. Can I say it was him? No. But you got 4 guys going through the woods with flashlights, not necessarily being the most quiet. And this deer never got up. So we're all of us agreed, yeah, that's probably him. Let's back out, and we'll wait till, as long as we can. It was calling for pretty heavy rain about 10 o'clock. So we tried to go in about 9:50. Went back to where we saw where he was bedded. Sure as, could be that the blood is leading right to where we thought this deer was bedded. Get up there. There's no deer. There's a few beds. There's no blood in the beds. So at that point, I just called it off and said, rain or not, I'll come out tomorrow morning. The next morning comes around, 6 a.m., gonna get out there early. Pouring rain, and it looks like it's gonna pour rain until about 8 o'clock. So I head out there about 8 o'clock, and it was like a light sprinkle at that time. That stopped, and I went to the spots where we knew we had big puddles of blood. That's gone. And actually I'm like, I'm not finding any blood. This is his general area that he was going. I'm just gonna start doing a grid search, and I'm doing it by myself. So I started looking at all the thick bedding areas in that immediate area, and I'm coming up empty-handed. And Justin calls me, and I'm walking the property line down an old, ATV trail, and he's asking me how it's going, and he could tell, obviously, I'm beyond frustrated. Like I'm livid. I'm livid at myself for not putting a better shot on the deer. I know we did the right thing by backing out, but now it's rained. I have no blood, so I'm just grid searching, and he's like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. He's trying to be. He's a positive guy, so he's trying to keep it positive. And midway through it, I'm like, Justin, I see him. He's right here.
There he is, boys. Been here a while.
Finally. My prayers have been answered. My luck changed around, and I actually found a deer. So, anyways, greatly appreciate you for sticking around, watching this video, supporting our channel. Again, it means the world to us. We're constantly out there. It's a small group of guys trying to bring you good content that everybody around can just watch and enjoy, and just watch the average person put in the effort, make some videos, and hopefully get some good reviews. Like always, thank you. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.